Hey, what's going on? So today I want to talk about the trades I took three trades. I made $9,753, 20% on Meta. SPY got to 80%, SPX got to 45%. Let's talk about the strategies, reasoning, and basically no BS, man. Not less BS, basically no BS. Straight to the point. Let's go. Okay, so this first trade that I took was on Meta. Now, if you look at Meta, even yesterday, we were really holding this area. Look at this. 236 was really holding really nicely. Then it was like broke below, went back retest, then went above, retest, and we made a leg up. Same happened later on in the day. So I was watching 236 area. I wanted to see how the prices go. So not gonna lie, as soon as the market opened, even if we made a pre-market low level right there, right at the market open, it went below. I wanted to take a break below, but I wanted to take a retest of stuff, because it was too quick, right at the first minute. So I let it go, no problem. And then it came back. It got above this area again, started holding. Then it finally broke below right here, went back to retest. This is exactly where I entered because I was looking for a retest, as I said before, right? I was looking for a downside play, a retest, which is exactly where I entered, somewhere around here, and we took profits as soon as it hit 235. Now, today was Thursday, so this trade brought in close to 20%, and I was like a little bit, maybe I had like 5 or 10 contracts, was not heavy in this, but the still trade was one of those trades that brought in like roughly $300-400, so it was a good trade. Okay, so the next trade that I wanted to talk about was that I took on SPY. So let's talk about why I took the trade and the strategy first. Okay, so let's say this is a pre-market level, right? Then finally, this is a pre-market level. It finally broke below, and I was simply looking for a retest of this. If a retest, stop loss right above it, and we'll take a trade to a new low of the day. So this was my trade on SPY. So let's look at this. So SPY went like this. This was a pre-market low level, exactly what I explained, pre-market low. It broke below the pre-market low level right here, went back to retest this area right here, and this is exactly where I entered. So the risk to reward was beautiful. So it entered here, stop loss right above it, reward till here. But as we started moving along, because my risk was 20 cents, the reward was pretty good. So as we're moving along, I realized that if 405 area, which is 405 right here, if it gave up, it can make a really move down. So, and it gave up really quick and really nicely. So this trade was like basically you risk 20 cents and you brought in $1.80. So that's like you risk $1 to make $8. What? Right? Pretty good, huh? So this was the trade. That's why I took it, because it broke below it, then went back to retest. When it went back to retest, there was VWAP right there. There was ATMA. The green line is ATMA. The white line is the VWAP, and the pre-market low. So this was a lot of confluence. So confluence is simply when more than one critical level is sitting at the same price point, like this, right? So that becomes a confluence. So that's exactly what happened. There was a strong confluence. It went down. 404.34 area was from the past. So that area, I got that area from right here. Look at this, how many times we held this area. That's where I got this 404.34 area. Now, of course, it broke below 404.34. It went down to 404, but there was like a strong demand zone. Previously, it was a strong demand zone, and I was not ready to risk my, the money that I have made. So this was a strong demand zone. I didn't want to risk this. That's why I took my profit right here, and then it really bounced. And let's talk about the third trade that I took. So the third trade, I want you to think of it like you go to a gym, right? You go to the gym and you put on a lot of weight for, like, this is the first time you're going to the gym. You put on so much weight, you're trying to do a bench press. What's gonna happen? You won't be able to take it, right? Because you haven't got practice. You haven't got like the momentum, right? So that's exactly what happened. So this was a strong level. Let's say prices are coming down without any sort of consolidation, consolidation is simply the momentum gaining thing, because the change of hands happened, but without any consolidation. When we try to break below, you know what happens? without any consolidation, it break below a critical level, then quickly reclaims, held for a minute or two, and then bounced. This is exactly what I did on SPX. Now, if you look at SPX trade right here, this is the trade that I took. So prices opened roughly around 4,080, right? 930, 4,080. Prices started moving lower. And before this 4,050 break, before this break, there was no consolidation whatsoever. It was trying to break straight down. And as I explained, you gotta have some momentum. You gotta have some momentum when you go to the gym, right? Same thing. There was no momentum whatsoever. And I was like, okay, if it reclaims this, held, I am going to take a trade. And exactly what I did. So this is where I entered. So where was my risk? My risk was simply, this was my risk. A new low of the day, I'll take my loss. But where was my profit taking? My profit taking was roughly here. So this was my profit taking because it was a previous resistance, right? What happens when in the stock market? A previous resistance, so let's say this is a previous resistance, will turn into another resistance again because we will try to reject, right? Exactly, you understand what I'm saying? So exactly what happened. So this was a previous resistance and it's an $8 move, and you know on SPX, an $8 move gonna pay you quite nicely. And this is where I entered when it reclaimed, and it went up to 4,058, $8 move, brought in 45%, and what a beautiful trade it was, right? I know. So this is the trades that I took. I wanted to keep it very, very simple, very, very easy, so you can quickly watch it, can get along, do whatever you wanted to do for the rest of the day. So that's why I really made this quick little video. By the way, if you want me to make more videos, just throw a like to this video so I know that you watch this stuff. Comment if you want to, it helps the algorithm. But I appreciate you, and if you want to join the chat room where I explain everybody the trades that I take live with the screen share my screens and take trades with everybody, you can check the link down there as well. But make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye bye.